Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
Today we're going to be filming a gift guide for him. We filmed a one for her last week, so we're going to continue with the festive content and show you what we've got for him.
Yeah, today I think we've got a little less stuff to show, but we were thinking more when it's a guy, they maybe prefer you to buy them an experience. That could be like a day of paintballing together. Not that I would be going long on that. Or like go and see a comedy concert.
Yeah, something that's a bit more like substantial for a guy. So I thought a perfect gift would be maybe for if they're a gamer and they like their PlayStation. There is an EA subscription that you can buy for the year. I think it's about £50, and I'm sure it gives them access to a couple of games. So if you have someone that is quite picky to buy for, you could just buy them a subscription, and I think that would be a perfect gift.
I've even seen a Netflix one, which I think's brilliant as well. So like you could pay for someone's subscription for the year.
Oh wow.
And I just think, you know, if
why
they've got
they
any
don't pay for it anyway?
Well,
Fob someone else's.
No, they're cracking down. But like subscriptions like that, I just think they're amazing. But adding on from the gamer theme, I have gone for the simplistic version and Sophie has gone for the extreme techie version. But I've just got these headphones. They're just some Urbanista ones. These are really cool camo colour. I quite like them for that. They're the San Francisco ones, and these were about £20.
Really?
Which I think's really good if you're on a budget.
Quite cheap.
We just picked these up in the airport because I lost my headphones, of course.
And they're like gender neutral, aren't they?
Yeah.
So boys and girls could use these ones.
Which I think's great, and that was my excuse I got as a splitter so we could share. But like, I just think it's great, and the Bose Soundsport are amazing. They're the Bluetooth like hands-free headphones. They're really good if you've got a guy who's into sports, you know, maybe goes training, goes to the gym. I think they're amazing. There's also these new AirPods, isn't there? And you know, yes, there's the Apple ones that are maybe £160, but there are so many versions out there.
So easily as well.
And I just think there's such a range of headphones, whether you want to spend a little bit more on them or go, you know, to the cheaper side. And I just think it's something that everyone uses.
Yeah, definitely. I think so. So Emily went for the simplistic version with the ones that go in your ears. I've gone for the slightly bigger ones. I've gone for the gaming headphones. We've got quite a few gamers in the family, and I feel like these are like the perfect size.
I think they're really cool as well.
Yeah, it comes with a built-in microphone, so I feel like if they're sat at the computer, they can wear these. You know, even if they just want to use them when they're attached to their phone. Yeah,
I think as well, with them being so chunky as well, they remind me a bit of the Beats headphones and that. But sometimes not everyone wants the light and simple and, you know, wireless or the techiness. Some people do like the other styles.
And I think the best thing about these as well, you've got less of a chance of losing them with them being so big.
And I think if I was playing, I don't know, on the Xbox or something, I'd want like chunky headphones, you know, ones that are a bit maybe more noise cancelling, and it's like the feel.
So you can enjoy the experience a little bit more. I like that.
Carrying on with tech, I've gone more on the geeky side of things. Not every guy's the same, you know, not everyone's into the same, are they? But I went for the Kindle paperweight. I think this is amazing if you've got someone who's into reading. I know sometimes people can be maybe a bit embarrassed to lug their books around, and I think this is a great it's a great alternative if you travel a lot, go on holiday. I think it's really good to just carry it around.
I think the stigma around reading, you think you've got to read like an actual reading book, but I feel like guys like to read more crime novels, you know, something that is more like manifesting to themselves.
Yeah, or even like when you get books where they're more based on your personality, or if you want to learn some new things.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's a great way to do that.
Yeah, I do. I love that.
You can't go wrong with these Kindles.
No.
As well, podcasts gifts, you know, if you want to get, I don't know if you can get subscriptions for them. I think that's a really good encouragement.
Yeah, definitely. It's something different, isn't it? It takes away from the fact of you actually staring at a screen.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're doing something productive with your time as opposed to just scrolling through Instagram.
And I think people who love learning new things or are into certain subjects, I think definitely. It's really good.
I love that
to be able to get into more.
And that could be like the perfect like main present for
I think they're about 60 to 80 depending on what version you get, but it's a great
I love it.
one-off.
I think it's a great one. So next up, as I mentioned in my previous gift guide, I mentioned subscription boxes, and ASOS do quite a few different ones, which we found, haven't we?
Yeah.
So I've picked up this ASOS grooming box. So you get a range of skincare, hair care and grooming products. And I feel like the same way it was great for a girl, it's great for a boy.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many different products in this that they could try. I feel like with men, they are less likely to try a new product when they're so used to something. Whereas girls are much more, you know, wanting to try new products. So I feel like this, if there's a brand in there that they really like, it's great for everyone else because they know a possible like present they could get them in the future.
Yeah, this was about £14.
Yeah, this was really affordable. So I feel like this could be like a stocking filler.
Exactly. And I just think it's so cool, like, to even encourage them to get into new things.
Yeah, and like, especially if you have again got younger ones and they are just starting out with grooming, and you don't want them to use things that are too like expensive in case they don't like them. I feel like this is the perfect way.
It would actually, that would be really nice. And I think as well it's really good to be able to try and get, say, your boyfriend involved in your pamper nights, and you can just give them this box.
I feel like a guy loves a good pamper.
Yeah, they just act like they don't. Next up, I have gone towards the Bath and Body once again. Favourite thing ever.
Yeah.
This is the Nivea Men Cool Fresh, and it is their shower gel and their shower cool fresh. So it's just two different ones. Actually, you can do face and hair as well with these. I didn't know that.
Multifunctional, which is perfect.
Oh my god. Okay, that's amazing. So there's two in here. They're really fresh scents, which I love when it comes to shower gel.
I feel like you can't get enough of Bath and Body for now at Christmas.
And Nivea is one of them brands which is such a staple, like Nivea hair care, this. I just think the boxes, what guy doesn't get one of these near Christmas?
And to come on to that, which is amazing, if you are a guy and you do not get one of these at Christmas, then
I see it every year.
Every guy gets a link set.
Yeah. Definitely.
I feel like whether you are a dad, you're a brother, you're a son, you will get a link set for Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, as much as everyone says, I'm going to get a link set this year, these get used
all the time.
So much. And I think my partner has gone through so many since Christmas. And I just feel like for a couple of pounds, these are like £1.99 in Home Bargains.
That's amazing.
You could, even if you've got 5 guys in your family, that's £10 on gift.
Yeah, and I think as well, you can go from something like that, which is on the cheaper end, or you can go for the more pricier, go and buy them some aftershave. I think stuff like that is a really good staple Christmas present.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have the sense that they like and don't like, but I think, you know, if you're not spending as much money on a set like that, I think it's good to take the risk.
I like that.
But yeah, definitely you can't go wrong with stuff like that, and I think everyone likes them.
Yeah, of course they do.
So finally we have got a little joint one that we're going to go through. So do you want to show yours first?
Yeah, so I feel like this again for a guy could be a really, really nice gift.
Yeah.
I feel like as a girl we always buy ourselves stationery, so to buy something like this for a guy is much more luxury. I've gone for a pen set. I feel like if you have a boyfriend, a husband, anyone that works in an office, you know, 9 times out of 10 they will always be carrying a pen because they'll need to jot numbers down, they may need to write something down. I know they have their phones for their emails, but sometimes you just need a pen
and paper. We were saying this the other week, like we have a joint calendar on our phones and we were like, oh my god, I need to write it down. Like it was annoying me.
Like paper form as well as like digital. And I just think this is like a perfect gift. It looks so stylish. These are range from such
all
different prices.
Yeah.
So if you have got a really, really high budget, you know, the Mont Blanc pens obviously would be a perfect gift. But if you haven't got as big as a budget, but you still want to get a nice gift, I feel like a pen set is the perfect gift. And to go along with this, Emily,
I picked up one of the moleskins. I think these are great to jot down notes. I know quite a few guys who are into the design. They like to have, you know, their scribbles, you know, you might have a guy who's into art, graphics. I think it's a really good thing. And more, especially when I'm on the train or something, I see guys with notebooks,
a notebook over a woman.
Dotting things down. And I just think it's an amazing set to put with something like them pens. You know, a little bit of thought's gone in.
And it bulks it out as well,
yeah,
doesn't it?
And I just think these are maybe about £20. You can obviously get other brands, but it's probably one of the better brands. And probably known for like design and stuff. But I just think they're a really good set together, and it's a really good alternative present, because I see people all the time, they're buying Xbox games for people, DVDs, and I just think, what about them ones who actually have hobbies, actually, you know.
Yeah, because not every guy is the same, and obviously like we did the Kindle, you know, there is some guys that like to read, and just because majority of men don't doesn't mean that there is that group of people that don't like to do something. The same with the notebook. I just feel like it caters for like so many different people that it's nice to have options.
And I think like there is the stigma of like, you know, everyone wants the tacky things. Not everyone does, and I just think, you know, a couple of more thoughtful things in there, I just think it's really nice.
It shows the thought that's gone into it as well from the person, I think.
Yeah, definitely. So that's all we have today. Let us know any of your ideas, because we still need some help. We're going to be frantically running. I can just see it now. But we will be back next Sunday with another video.
Thank you so much for all the like and comments that we've had so far. And don't forget to click the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that when our videos go live, you'll be notified. And we'll see you next week.
And there's some cheeky videos on the way midweek. Keep an eye out for them.
Bye.
Bye.